If you're a fan of all things Power Rangers and Power Rangers related and you're new to the channel, be sure to hit the subscribe button and turn on the notification bell so you never miss an update. Anyways, thanks for watching and I hope you enjoy the video. So last month we had Shredder becoming the Green Ranger, and this month things get even crazier and crazier with what it's leading up in this mini crossover 5-part series, because Ryan is really delivering on the fan service with this comic, and props to him, he's going all out with this comic, delivering it to Turtles fans and Power Ranger fans alike. Everyone's getting a bit of something in this comic, and I'm just loving it. So, MMPR/TMNT issue number 3 picks up where we last left off, with Shredder morphing into the Green Ranger, and Rita and Shredder having a clash, and they actually do get into a bit of a fight, and this fight is really freaking crazy, because you actually get to see Rita fighting, which is something she never did in the TV show. She's done it a few times in the Power Ranger comics, but whenever you see Rita jumping around the place using her staff and using her magic powers, it's always fun to see in comic form, because Rita never got to do much because of the Sentai footage in the show. But when you actually get to see her in action and her kicking butt, it is really something to see. But the Shredder and Rita have a fight, and then they eventually come to a truce, which they say, hey, we've got a common enemy, let's team up for now, and we'll destroy him, which this truce isn't going to last for long, because none of these characters are known in both franchises for being very loyal to whoever they form allies with, and especially with two characters from two different series that they just met, there's definitely going to be betrayal on both sides. But the fight scene between Rita and Shredder was really great. I really loved it. I mean, you had Shredder jumping all over the place, Rita jumping all over the place. You had Bebop and Rocksteady taking on Rita's minions, and Goldar just bodies one of them, which is really cool, which I was hoping we would see more of, but Goldar just bodied, I think it was Bebop, he just bodied him, which was really cool. Or Rocksteady, I get the two confused right now. But just seeing these characters fight was really cool, and like I said, they formed a truce, which is probably not going to last long. It's probably going to break apart in the next issue or so, but it's cool to see these characters working together in this crossover. After that, you've got Tyler and Tommy talking. Tommy's still trapped in the cage, and Tyler walks up to him, and Tyler gives Tommy his sob story, saying, "Oh, Tommy, after you left us on the streets, things weren't the same again. You betrayed us by getting adopted into a family, and then I found the Foot, and the Foot took care of me, and they understand me." That sob story that we've seen, where, oh, you betrayed us, and then this person took me in, and they understand me because you never did. And that whole sub-story, I don't really care for Tyler. I'm sure he's going to be some sort of plot point in this comic, but he's never been brought up before. We've never even seen him. He's Tommy's long-lost friend that we'll never see in Go-Go or Mighty Morphin ever again. So I don't have much attachment to this character because, like I said, he'll be gone after issue 5, no doubt about it. After that, we get some more wholesome interactions, which is the Ninja Turtles and the Power Rangers hanging out, eating some pizza. Well, he's trying all the weird pizza flavor toppings that the Ninja Turtles eat, and Zach's loving it. Jason's not having it, which is really funny. I love Jason, where he's got his hands buried in his face, and he's looking down, and Zach's like, yo, you gotta try this. I might not go back to pepperoni after this, which was a funny interaction between the two characters. I kind of wish we had a whole comic series dedicated to the Rangers hanging out and eating pizza. That's what I want, that's for sure. And then on the bottom panel of the same page, we've got Billy and Master Splinter hanging out, which is an interesting duo and an interesting pair between them. And Billy's just basically asking the meta question, what we're trying to figure out which Splinter this is, asking if the mutagen turned him from a rat into a person or a person into a rat. And we don't really get an answer. I think we do, but we don't. But Splinter just says exactly, and Billy's like, right. So whatever answer we got, I don't know. It's one of the Splinters from the Ninja Turtles series, which I think we know, but I'm not going to dive too deep into it. We'll figure it out eventually, or someone in the comments will tell me. The nice people in the comment section will tell me. After that, on the next page of this comic, we've got Raph and Trini hanging out, and this is an interesting duo, or an interesting pair between interactions, because Raph's punching a bag, and Trinity's like, yo, why are you so angry all the time? I'm not angry, and I have to keep everything a secret from friends and family, and I've got schoolwork and stuff to do like that, so you've got it easy compared to me. I have to keep my secret from the people I trust and see every day in my life. And Raph's like, yeah, whatever, so, I don't know, Raph's being Raph, which is what happens in these crossover comics. I mean, there's no Batman in this Power Ranger crossover, so Raph isn't going to see where Batman's parents were gunned down, like in the crossover between Batman and Ninja Turtles. So I get the feeling that Trinity's going to be the character that tells Raph to chill the fuck out and calm down. After that, we've got Kimberly hanging out in April's office trying to get a lead on Tommy, and Kimberly says she's more pissed off than worried because if he's in real trouble, he's going to have to deal with me, which is what they make a joke about when they go to find Tommy later on in this issue, saying if Kimberly finds him first, Tommy's in trouble, as a joke. That's the joke they crack in this comic, saying Kimberly's probably going to murder him before the Shredder does with whatever's going on. So the Rangers get a lead on Tommy's Morphin signal because the Shredder's trying to lure out the Rangers into a trap, and things do not go well. But I gotta say, the Morphin sequence in this comic is really cool. I really do enjoy it, and in the bottom corner of the page where they morph, you've got the Rangers reacting, everyone's in woe who's there. Not Raph. Raph's not impressed, he's just like, show-offs. And it's a cool morph scene, and I did enjoy it, and I did like that we had the Turtles' reactions in the lower corner of the page. That was a really nice touch that I did enjoy. So the Rangers go and fight the Shredder, and because like I said, it's a trap. The Shredder set them up, and it's a trap. So they confront the Shredder, and whatever he did to the Rangers made them demorph, and it forced them to demorph. And the Rangers are like, well, we're still going to fight you anyway, and even without their powers, they're trying to fight the Shredder morphed as the Green Ranger, and they hold their own for a little bit, barely. They get their asses kicked, and then out of nowhere, Casey Jones shows up to kick some butt. Casey Jones, my boy. I'm not going to lie, I forgot about Casey Jones. Not in general, I forgot that he would show up in this comic. I didn't think he would be showing up so soon in this comic with how fan service this comic has been. But it's cool to see Casey Jones. He's a fan favorite character of mine in the 2003 version in the movie and in the 2012 series. I love Casey Jones whenever he shows up. He's a lot of fun. That Brooklyn accent that he's got. Is it Brooklyn? I can't remember. Well, in the 2003 one, I think it was Brooklyn. But oh well, Casey Jones is a lot of fun, and I'm glad he's in this comic. So the Power Rangers featuring Casey Jones get curve stomped by the Shredder because they're unable to morph, they're unable to fight the Shredder at their full strength, so they have to retreat. Zordon gets them the hell out of there, and they go back to the command center. So because the Rangers have to retreat because they've got no powers, this is where Shredder and Rita's plan come into action, where they send a monster to New York City. And I'm looking at the monster's name now, the pages are being a bit funny, but it is called Wildfire. The eyes in the wildfire are placed with a Y, so it's got a cool sounding name, and I do like the character's design. It looks really cool. Looks like something in a Monster Hunter, to be honest, because I've been playing a lot of Monster Hunter lately, but enough about that rambling. So they send the putties and this monster of the day to New York City to cause some trouble, and the Rangers can't morph. The Rangers can't morph, and they can't fight it, so this is the Shredder and Rita's plan to basically make the Rangers powerless so they can slowly take over the world. And what's going on with the power coins is the power's still there, but it's being signal blocked by the Rangers. They're unable to morph, so the power's in there. It's just there's I'm gonna pronounce it from Zordon, a molecular disruption field affecting their DNA during teleportation, so they can't morph, but the power coins remain active and they can't unlock them. So that means, hey, if we can't morph, can someone else use them? And then on the last page you have the Ninja Turtles and April holding the morphers, getting ready to use them, and that's where the issue ends. Holy shit, that is something. So yeah, that's where the issue ends. The Ninja Turtles and April are going to become Power Rangers, and that's really exciting. I really did like that last panel. Now, someone in my comment section did predict this might happen. They did throw it out there as a possibility that the Turtles could become Power Rangers, and I think I might have predicted it as well, but I know that someone brought it up in my comment section. A few people brought it up in my comment section when talking about the Power Rangers and Ninja Turtle crossover, or was the Green Ranger Shredder video I did. Either way, this is really exciting that the Turtles are going to become Power Rangers, because this just cranks up the fan service to 11, and it's cool that April's getting involved, because I didn't notice when I first read it, or when I first looked at the panel, I didn't know that April would be becoming a Power Ranger, because the way she's looking at the morpher and the shape of the morpher on the angle it's drawn at, it kind of looks like she's staring at her phone or something, but no, she's staring at a morpher because they're all looking at the morpher, they're all carefully examining it. And the last shot does have Leo holding up the Triceratops morpher to the camera, or to in front of you, so you know the Turtles are definitely going to become Power Rangers next issue, which is really exciting. I can't wait to see what designs they might have as Power Rangers, because I get the feeling they're going to be a bit more bulkier with the spandex on, but I can't wait to see those designs next month. That's going to be really freaking exciting. So anyways, that was Mighty Morphin Power Rangers slash Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles issue number 3. Overall, it was a really fun issue. I really did enjoy it. Like I said, it's very full of fan service, full of your favorite characters, and with the Ninja Turtles becoming Power Rangers next issue possibly, that is going to make this comic even more exciting with whatever happens next, because after this we've only got 2 issues left, and like I said, things just keep getting crazier and crazier, and I can't wait to see what happens next in this comic, because I've been loving it, I'll say that much. I've been loving it, and I can't wait to hear your opinion about this issue. Have you read it yet? Have you not read it yet? Tell me in the comments section down below. I'd love to hear your thoughts. I'd love to hear your opinions. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Have a wonderful day. Peace out, and take care. Bye.